Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. I am Grace. So happy that you are here. We are in week 4, and we're going to be practicing a warrior flow with our focused attention will be on the lines of energy of the poses. So it's going to be a nice lesson on the lines of energy, and we're going to be practicing the Dharana, where we concentrate our focused attention on one single object. And so that object will be the different lines. So that's how we're going to have fun playing with this 6th limb of Patanjali's 8 limbs of yoga. And we're moving up, we're moving through the limbs each week. All right, so let's sit in a nice comfortable position and find your seat, whatever that is for you. Might have to move this a little when I get up. Find your seat. And I wanted to invite a nice meditation to begin with, a self-love meditation. And as you feel the Anamaya Kosha moving into the asana, the body, the physical, just noticing that physical body 360 degrees. Notice the support where your body is being supported and connected to this beautiful Mother Earth, which we are one with. All the elements on Mother Earth are just exchanging. What was the elements in me was in the elements in a tree on the other side of the world a couple of days before. And every molecule in my body is from the earth and will return to the earth. It is earth. We are earth energy. Feeling that connection and feeling that sense of appreciation for the physical body, allowing us to have this experience, this physical experience that we get to have, that we can meditate upon, and we can grow, and we can learn, and we can expand our soul, this eternal aspect of ourselves with this temporary blink of an eye lifetime. And taking a nice deep breath into the belly, and moving into some nice deep belly breaths, and making sure the exhale is nice and long and deep, and you can expel all that oxygen and prana out. Nice deep full exhales and inhales. And be in your own space, a few minutes of silence with yourself, honoring yourself for being on this mat, being here now. One more nice deep breath into the belly, expanding into that pranamaya kosha, this pranayama energy, breath, vitality of those beautiful radiant energy systems. And moving into pratyahara, noticing the inner aliveness, the inner sensations without judgment. It's an emotional charge or just a pulsing of energy. It's all life, and letting it and allowing it to move through without pushing it away. Just leaning in and bring it on. And a few breaths, deeply connected to this innermost being, basking in this inner nectar. Dynamic energy field within you. Basking in the felt sense. Now moving into our Dharana, single point of focus. Let's bring that single point of focus into our hearts. This beautiful heart center. And with every inhale, receiving love, being that highest, most loving expression of love you can be for yourself. And receiving that love. Every exhale. And breathe in this pure love, this highest expression of love for our own selves, our own being. For several breaths, and I will bring you back. Focusing on the heart. And as you receive a thank you may naturally come. A beautiful job in releasing that concentration, taking a nice deep breath into the belly, into the prana body, the energy body, and bringing the hands to the knees, and feeling the legs coming into this asana practice. As we have the physical body, Anamaya Kosha. Beautiful. And let's do some circles. Nice stretch in that lower back. Hips. Taking your time, finding your own pace. Area that feels good. Feel free to linger. Throughout this practice, it's going to be a standing practice. Anytime you need to take a break from a pose, you're always free to take a break. Anytime you need, coming to seated or savasana or just standing pose. If there's ever pain, always back off immediately. Yoga, we play the edge, and so that's like a rubber band. You don't want to stretch it out so it's going to snap. You don't want muscles to snap. And we're not loosey-goosey, which is like when we're on the couch eating potato chips. We're in the middle, creating a little gentle edge, allowing the body to stretch a little deeper every day as we practice, because it's about consistent practice. Beautiful job. Let's come up to a standing position. Adjust this. All right. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's just shake out a little bit. Shake out the body used to standing up. We were sitting for a while. Move the body. Shaking, a little twisting. It's always a really good idea to have something to drink, some water, or something that you can drink. I have my main drink and can take a little quick sip. You don't want to get dehydrated. Okay, beautiful. Let's tap that thymus. Keeping that immunity center nice and strong, healthy, vibrant. Keep it awake. Beautiful job. All right, we're going to go into the flow. And so we're going to come to a nice wide stance. Bring this down a little bit so you can see my feet. There we go. physiology. Okay, so a nice wide stance. And I'm going to take my right leg and bring that 90 degrees, pointing towards the front of the mat. Back foot is curled in, anywhere from 45 up. The heels are lined up, or the front heel is going right through the arch of the back heel. That's how I like my alignment. But find what works for you and your body. And so the hips are facing forward. We're not going to square those hips. We're facing forward, bringing the arms out, front and back, both arms parallel to the floor. And we're going to turn the head, bend the front knee so it's right over the ankle, and turning the head to gaze out over the front fingertips. You can engage those bandhas, and then we'll move into the line of energy. So it's moving from the solar plexus, this hara area, lower abdomen, up the core of the body, and out the front fingertips. So your eyes can be resting in that direction to the tips of the fingertips, the hands, and even beyond, because the line of energy is going beyond. So you can feel that arm reaching out a little bit. As you gaze out over, engage the bandhas and breathe. Full, single point of focus. One more breath. Beautiful. On the next inhale, lifting that front arm up, dropping the back arm to rest on the back leg. Now this knee can be bent. You can have it a little straighter if you like. Some people like to always keep it a micro bend in the knee, or you can keep it right over the ankle for a nice reverse warrior. Opening up the chest, the heart is open, the arm is extended out. The line of energy is from the heart, and it's moving up the arm and out the hand and fingertips. Gazing up towards the hands, if that works for your neck, and moving into Dharana, concentration on this line of energy as you engage the bandhas and breathe. Next inhale, reaching into the extended fingertips. And as you exhale, swooping that hand down to rest very gently. I'm adjusting my foundation, making it a little bit wider, moving into side angle. And I'm going to rest that right forearm gently on the front thigh, very gently. My hand is cupped. My right hand is cupped like I could have a little water in there. And then, in either way that works for your shoulders, I'm going to bring that left arm up alongside the head. You can feel the ear with the upper left arm. And that line of energy is from the back leg alongside the side body and out the extended fingertips. And let's engage the bandhas and breathe with this single point of focus on this line of energy. One more breath. And on your next exhale, straightening that front leg. We're going to come down to the earth. If you have a block, you can come down to your block. Moving into triangle, Trikonasana. Right hand is down on the block or the earth. Left hand is extending up. And the line of energy is from the heart reaching up through the extended fingertips. So you can twist your head to look up, or if that doesn't work for your neck and for your cervicals, you can keep your head in alignment with the spine. Engage the bandhas and breathe, focusing on that line of energy. Nice deep inhale, reaching into the fingertips. And as you exhale, bringing that hand down, bringing the hand on either side of the front foot, And relaxing in your pyramid. And relaxing the intention and concentration as well. And just resting in meditation. And we're going to move into revolve triangle. So rooting that left hand into the earth. And you're going to twist away from me as you raise the right hand up. Line of energy is from the heart up and out the extended right fingertips. And breathe. Inhaling, reaching into the fingertips. And exhaling, bringing that hand down. And let's rest in our pyramid for a couple breaths. And on your next inhale, we're going to come up. You can bring the hands to the thigh. We're going to bring that right knee right over the right ankle. Coming all the way up, we can square those hips. So my left leg is back, so I'm going to bring that left hip forward a little and the right back. And then just that knee again over the ankle. And then bringing the arms up and relaxing the shoulders down. Finding your line of energy. And it is from the solar plexus all the way up both extended fingertips. Engage the bandhas and breathe. Concentration on that line of energy. And one more breath here. Beautiful. And we move into warrior 3. So you can just move right into that. Or if you need to take a step, bringing that left back leg up. You can flex that foot, arms out in the front. Find your drishti, engage the bandhas and breathe. And one more breath here. And coming down. Beautiful job. And we move into our 5-pointed star. And as we're practicing this Dharana, lines of energy, now we have 5 simultaneous lines of energy. It's all coming from the solar plexus area. And we're going to be, the first 2 lines are going down the legs and out the feet. So feel the feet pressing into the earth, coming up through the heart and out, both arms and fingertips. And then that 5th line of energy is coming right out and out through the crown. And breathe. And one more breath. And on the exhale, releasing the hands to the hips. Beautiful job. We're going to move into our goddess squat. So we're going to bring the heels in, feet are facing out, adjusting that foundation just a little bit. Check those knees as we bend the knees so they're going right over the feet. And that. And find your squat. What's comfortable to hold for 3 breaths. Opening up the arms, your goddess arms. Energy's moving from the heart out the palms. You can be going in towards yourself or out towards the world. Engage those bandhas and breathe, focusing on that energy moving from the heart out the palms of the hands. And then the next inhale, coming up. Beautiful job. And move into a nice little wide leg forward fold. It's going to be a little bit more of just a relaxation of the concentration and the body. So we tilt that pelvis forward a little bit. Begin to hinge at the hips. Coming all the way down. Bringing the hands down to the earth. Relaxing the head. Maybe you're coming down to a block. That's okay. And letting go. Letting yourself relax and absorb the pose. And if you want to do a little stretching of the legs, moving side to side, moving the knees, moving the hands over to the feet, whatever feels good for you to play around. You need to come up from this inversion at any time. Come up. Keeping that breath flowing. Noticing the sensations in your body. And when you're ready, find your way up. Find whether you want to hinge up, bring the hands to the waist, or maybe you want to just roll up. Rolling one vertebrae at a time. And what works for you. And we're going to move to the other side for our warrior flow. Getting ready for the Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. My left foot is pointed 90 degrees towards the front of the mat. Back foot is anywhere from 45 to in to 30. Find your adjustment, heels aligning, bringing that front knee over the front ankle. Hips are facing me. Bringing the arms out and then turning the head to gaze out over those left fingertips. Bringing that focused attention on that line of energy from the solar plexus up the core of the body and out those front fingertips. Engaging those bandhas and breathe with your concentration on that line of energy. Beautiful. On the next inhale, dropping the back hand to the back leg, reaching that front arm up into a reversed warrior line of energies from the heart out the extended fingertips. Engage the bandhas and breathe. Concentration on the line of energy. Next inhale, reaching up into the fingertips. On the exhale, scooping down into adjusting my foundation, nice side angle. That line of energy from the back leg alongside the body and out the extended fingertips. Engage the bandhas and breathe, focusing on the line of energy. Beautiful job. Inhaling, straighten the front leg, coming down to your block or coming down to the earth in our Trikonasana. Adjust my foundation just a little bit. So left hand down on the earth and right arm up, extended up. You can gaze up at the fingertips. The line of energy is from the heart out the extended fingertips. Nice little micro bend in the knees. Engage the bandhas and breathe. Focusing on that line of energy. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching into the fingertips. Exhaling, coming down. Bringing your hand on either side of that front foot and resting in your pyramid. Relaxing in that pose. Drawing the attention inward. How much love am I willing to receive in my own self? Adjust my foundation a bit. And bringing the weight into the right hand now. We're going to move into revolve triangle as you twist away from me and we'll extend that left arm. Line of energy is from the heart out through the left fingertips. Engage the bandhas and breathe. One more breath. Next inhale, reaching into the fingertips and exhaling the hands down. We'll move into our warrior one, adjusting my foundation, my back foot, bringing that left knee right over the left ankle, coming up. And before I bring the arms up, I like to square those hips. You can do it anytime that you want in the pose, and I often find myself adjusting those hips throughout the pose as well. Bringing the arms up, relaxing the shoulders down, gazes forward, line of energies from the solar plexus up and out the extended fingertips. Engage those bandhas and breathe, focusing on the intention. One more breath. Beautiful. And moving into warrior three, you can take that step, ground that standing leg into the earth, feel those roots, and begin to hinge. And flex that back foot, find your drishti, and breathe. One more breath. And coming down. Remembering any balancing pose, anytime you come out, just go back in. We all fall out. Beautiful. And let's take a moment here to bring our hands right in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra and bring our single point of focused attention into this pratyahara, this inner aliveness within our being. You feel the heart beating, pulsation of that, traveling throughout the whole body. Beautiful job. Let's do our standing yoga mudra. It's a nice way to come down. I think we did wide leg forward fold. So last standing practice this week. So clasping the hands behind the back, and we're going to open up the shoulders, and hinging forward, kind of comfortable, feet hip width or more apart. Enjoy a nice forward fold. And taking this time to bring our attention to focus on the heart as the highest organ right now and as the highest intelligence, the most expanded range of intelligence. We honor that and breathe. One more breath here. And releasing the hands, bring the hands down to the earth. We're going to move onto our backs. Bringing those knees into the chest. Just going to do a couple poses here. Let's look at the time. Oh, just rolling around on your back. All right, then we're going to move into a nice spinal twist. So taking the right leg out straight, coming up onto that right hip, bending the left knee, bringing the left knee over to the right, keeping both shoulders squarely on the earth as you reach that left arm out, and turn the head to gaze out over the left fingertips. And sink into and enjoy this nice deep twist, cleansing the organs, bringing vitality to the spine, opening the hips, and relax into the sensations. And one more breath here. And releasing the leg. Coming so you're flat on your back, and bringing that left leg out straight and move to the other side. Coming up onto that left side, just an inch or two. Bringing the right leg over to the left. The left hand is guiding it over. Bringing that right hand out 90 degrees and gazing out over those right fingertips. And relax and breathe, basking in all the beautiful sensations in the body. Like if you twist a rag to wring all the water out, by doing this pose, you're twisting the spinal column and the organs, and we're bringing out the toxins. And one more breath here. Beautiful job releasing the leg. Beautiful. And coming back to center, let's bring the knees into the chest. And roll around just a little bit this time. It won't leave you this time. And bring the feet down, knees are up. You're going to move into a nice bridge. And both feet are hip width apart. And the hands are palms down. And we're going to move into just a two-legged table first. We're going to press into the feet and lift the hips just halfway. Like a two-legged table. Feel yourself roll up to those shoulder blades and your shoulders a little bit. And noticing the sensations in the body, keeping the breath flowing. And on the next exhale, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful job. And we're going to go up again once the spine is completely released, all the way down to the tailbone. And press into the feet, lift those hips. Come into a nice back bend as you bring the shoulders underneath the body, clasping the hands together. Watching the knees to make sure they maintain that hip width, they don't spread out. And find your beautiful pose. Open heart, engage those bandhas and breathe. And one more breath here. The very bottom of your exhale, releasing the hands, releasing the shoulders, coming down one vertebrae at a time, and bringing the knees into the chest. Rolling back and forth. Time for a couple more poses. Let's do a nice little supine pigeon, square four. My left knee is up. I'm resting my right ankle just above the left knee. I'm going to lift that left leg up, clasping my hands behind the left hamstring and gently pulling that leg in. Noticing the opening sensations and breathe. And releasing the left leg. And over to the other side. Left ankle just above the right knee, lifting the right leg up. Clasping those hands behind the right hamstring and gently pulling the leg in. Noticing sensations. Engage the bandhas and breathe. One more breath in. On the exhale, releasing the legs. Beautiful job. And let's bring those legs into the chest. One more pose and then our releases and we'll be ready for Savasana. So bringing the feet up, moving, flexing and extending at the feet. And let's bring those feet down, grabbing the outside of the feet, and gently pulling the knees down into our baby. And breathe. Noticing sensations. Move up onto gently engaged. And we're going to bring the feet together in Baddha Konasana. Elbows inside the legs and gently pulling those legs in towards the body. Noticing that nice stretch. And we're going to bring one leg out at a time. And just playing with that leg, stretching it, moving it in ways that feel good for you. And go over to the other leg. And moving into happy baby, just playing around, whatever feels right. One leg, both legs, stretching, bending. And releasing. And let's bring the knees up, move into a couple releases. I'm just going to invite you to move into whatever release feels right, moving back and forth, maybe a little pull-up, maybe adding some cat-cow or hip pointers, just playing with this hip, this pelvis, this low back area, moving it around, and then move into some single or double knee drops. As we do a final release of the low back and the hips, so we can be comfortable. And we're going to be going into a samadhi today, so maybe wanting to bring a little extra comfort for yourself. Some people like to put a couple, 2, 3 mats down, a mattress, a blanket. Do whatever you need. Let's see. So that you are nice and comfortable. And moving into our samadhi pose, savasana pose, whatever is comfortable for you, laying on your back, sitting in a comfortable chair, resting in this nice samadhi nest. Bringing your awareness to the breath in that lower belly. And with every breath, inviting the nervous system to relax just a little bit deeper. Feeling your body supported by the earth. Recognizing that body 360 degrees around. Taking a nice deep breath into the belly. Maybe moving it up to a 3-part yogic breath to the ribs and the chest. Moving into the pranamaya kosha. Bringing your awareness to the breath, to the aliveness all around you. In you, around you. Vibrating, pulsing, tingling. And maintaining that nice, relaxed, deep belly breath as your resting breath. And moving into pratyahara. Diving deep inside, noticing the emotional body. Without describing or judging any emotions, just allowing them to be felt and surged, the kaleidoscope, a little of this, a little of that, just energies and charges moving through. Allow them to pass through, be fully felt, embraced, all the sensations. Maintaining that deep connection with the inner being, maintaining that felt sense of your being. Bring your concentrated focus in towards your heart, that brilliant heart center, that heart chakra, that radiant heart energy. Deep belly breaths with all your focus and attention to this beautiful, all-loving heart center within you, your sacred heart. Releasing that focused concentration, allow yourself to maintain this meditative state of awareness, this meditative flow, resting in this beautiful expanded consciousness. And Diana, and allowing this beautiful state as we rest in the Buddhi mind. And Diana, she's merged with pure consciousness pollution, that we can enter into that state of samadhi at any time by grace as we stand by the door. Everything and nothing, everywhere, no. Taking a nice deep breath into the belly. And nice and gently coming back through the koshas, the mental body, Manamaya kosha, energy body, Anamaya kosha. Begin to land in your Anamaya koshas, physical body, wiggling the fingers and toes gently, stretching out the arms and the legs, gently coming back. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, rolling over to the side, and we're going to take a couple, 2, 3 breaths here on the side, taking your time and letting everything adjust and absorb. And coming up to a seated position, taking a moment to check in with yourself. A couple breaths, bringing that love, being that wide open, unstoppable love for our own selves. That voice inside our head being kind and loving to us. Treating ourselves, taking good care of ourselves, eating healthy food, healthy activities, letting go of any unhealthy habits, surrounding ourselves with good people that inspire us and open our hearts, that are kind to us and build us up. And of course, practicing yoga is in and of itself an act of self-love. As we refine the body, we energize the systems, we revitalize all the bodies as an act of self-love. We conclude with the Namaste prayer. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.